Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
You
It's
know?
like, okay. Here's one. All right, so I was on the what's it called? The app with the red heart, you know?
Not the app of the.
No, the red
Yes, of
fire.
course,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
Yes, the red fire.
Tinder.
Yeah.
I was on Tinder, and it's like they released this new feature. It was like speed dating or something like
What?
that. Anyway, it was kind of like Omegle but texting, where it was. I mean, this was like a temporary thing where what they did is they match you with somebody, right? And like you guys have to like send basically like a couple of messages back and forth, and then after a few messages, like they reveal like, I mean, a picture or like your pictures in your bio.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you guys want to continue talking after that's reviewed, you can continue, and like if you want to match after that, you can match. But it's like you get to like make a first impression with like, your words instead of just like your profile picture. So I thought that was interesting, and then I tried it out, and then somebody was like, "Tell me a joke." I was like, "Okay," but it kind of sucks. The only jokes I know are knock knock jokes, and she was like, "Oh no, I like knock knock jokes." I was like, "Okay, I'm not very good at knock knock jokes though." And so she was like, "No, go for it." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Knock knock," and she's like, "Who's there?" And I was like, "You," and she was like, "Well, that sucked." And I was like, "But hold up, you didn't even say you."
The second part of the joke.
You didn't even continue.
Yeah.
You just killed it.
That's hilarious. She's like, Shorty, you didn't hear the punchline.
She killed it. I was like, "You're supposed to say yoo-hoo," and she was like, "Yoo-hoo," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't think that far."
So, man.
You know,
After she get it,
I don't think she did. I don't think she got it.
you dodged the bullet, bro.
But you know, Josh was saying this. Like, there was a time where what's called? How do I say this? Well, I'm still dumb, but like, I used to be trying to be edgy and making like really funny joke. And here's my attempt to it. I went to someone and be like, they were all saying knock knock joke, and it was pretty funny. And I'm like, yo, I can be funnier. So I told them, I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a
Alvin. Baba is win, no?
I mean, we'll try that first, yeah. But I was telling them like, I can't move anymore. But basically, is that I was telling them.
No, you gotta. Baba is you and Baba is win at the same time.
Ooh. Perhaps your brain smart.
But you were saying.
So, I approached those people who were making knock knock jokes, and I'm like, I can be better. I can make funnier knock knock jokes. And I told them, all right, so I'm gonna tell you a knock knock joke, but you need to start it. And they say knock knock.
What?
I don't respond, and I just walked away.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It wasn't funny. It was just dumb.
That's peak humor right there, bro.
But now the funny thing, like Hood is saying, the funny thing, Gen Z found this shit hilarious. I'm just like, was I a step ahead now? The Gen Z laugh at yo. I swear, I saw this and I laughed. Like, people were saying there's this guy who made a TikTok. He's like, yo, I swear, TikTok ruin our humor. I can just put a picture and just bass boost it and you'll fucking laugh. And he did it, and I swear I was about to fucking laugh, but I didn't. I showed it to my brother, and my older and younger brother, they all died of laughter. I'm just like, oh god, what have we become?
Yeah, war cursed. There was another one I saw where like some guy was like, what memes would be like in 2050, right? And like a kid was laughing on his phone, and his older brother came up and was like, what are you laughing at? And the kid was like, oh, you wouldn't get it. And he was like, no, I'll get it, right? And so the kid was like, you really wouldn't, but sure, you can check it out. And then he shows his brother the phone, and his brother looks at the phone, and it's like, the phone is just like pitch black. and the younger brother is chuckling, and the other brother is like, I get it. It's funny.
So he just laughed at the.
Younger brother's like, do you really get it? And he's still laughing. Oh god. It's like, we're cursed, we're doomed. I can actually imagine it having meaning, or like maybe like there's little pixels somewhere like that's supposed to mean something, right? Or maybe there isn't even a pixel, but like there's been like a meme where like maybe people have been dimming things further and further, something like that. It's actually possible.
Oh, and there's that black kid hidden in the darkness.
Oh yeah.
So we got a question in the chat saying, Alvun, are you single? Unfortunately, yes.
Damn. Wish I could shoot my shot. I mean, no, I don't know who typed that.
What kind of ESL?
Yes.
So what kind of BLT sandwich is that? Like, I know BLT is bacon, lettuce, tomato. What is that? Is that like
ASL is artichoke, salad,
and lettuce?
Yeah, I guess
It's a salad bowl, right? So it's what you want in a salad bowl.
it's artichoke, sex, and legume or lettuce. Yeah.
All right. So
You guys,
Yep.
speaking of like something I remembered connected to like what the Tinder matchmaking thing was Omegle, right?
Oh my god,
So-
Omegle! I have so many dark memories of seeing a lot of.
What? That sounds so. I can't remember Omegle.
Really, you can't remember.
It's that
Omegle?
It's
yellow.
like-
You want to go on?
It sounds
Alvin, say that again.
We're about to see some wieners.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Oh, you
Yeah, we
can't
can
hear
hear
me.
you. Oh, now we
Okay,
can.
now we can.
What is going on?
So
Oh, yeah,
you were
we-
saying you're streaming, that's why. But it'll be fine.
Oh,
I think
saying
It'll be
we-
fine for the stream.
You can see a lot of wieners on Omegle. It was known for that.
Okay, that thing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically you wanted to talk to strangers, but all you saw was people jerking their sausages.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I got lucky
what-
once,
here's-
so.
Here's the thing. It wasn't like that the entire time. When
know,
when
I
it
know.
first started, it was actually good. Right? I came back to it a few years later. It kind of is
It
I
became
think-
better. You're like, yo, there's single men on that looking for teenage girls. Yo, I'm looking for these men. Where they?
Oh my god. It became so much worse afterwards.
No,
Yeah.
it really did. It really
It's
did.
okay now though, cause like a
Mm.
lot of people use it for like, just cool things like this dude named Harry Mack and stuff.
Oh yeah, you showed it to me. That guy.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, by the
Or-
way, one time like I got lucky and someone flashed me, but it's like it wasn't an old guy
Was it a grandma?
or a grandma.
Yeah.
He was a
I
young.
remember, or do you guys remember the wake up guy?
Wake up.
Oh, yeah?
Nope.
Wake up.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's this guy that like he'll talk normally to like whoever's on the call for a bit, right?
Oh yeah.
And then
he
at
did-
some point,
yeah.
yeah, he would like at some point he would look like straight into the camera and start screaming "wake up," and people would just get like really like cold
That-
vibes, just like
yeah.
people would just like shrivel up and they would like cut the call immediately.
You know what I enjoyed watching from Omegle? Those Omegle compilations. The people who has like a pre-recorded, unscripted event. So you see like a kid like playing and is like saying hi, he says the same thing, and then in the background you see something moving. It's like disturbing stuff, like kind of horror style. I don't know.
Mhm.
I think everyone, when you're like between your like early teenage years, you're kind of obsessed with like horror stuff. I don't know. That was me.
Like FNAF and all that? Oh no, that was way
yeah.
before.
Well, yeah, I guess
Oh,
yeah.
way after.
Well, I'm guessing like FNAF for my brother. Like my brother was obsessed with FNAF for a while, but like he was not obsessed to the point of getting like a lot of thing. But yeah, like that, like Slenderman, for example, like the
Oh,
original
yeah.
one. Slenderman, Amnesia. I was obsessed with those kind of games or like actual story and lore. Creepypasta too. I don't know if you guys remember Creepypasta.
Yeah, Creepypasta
Oh,
was
dude, yeah.
huge, bro.
Was it Jeff the Potato or some stuff?
That,
Jeff the
that's like early YouTube, like 2010 YouTube type of stuff.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
those. I was really into those. I actually sometimes like kind of like thought the possibility of it existing. I actually did think they existed for a while. I was like, you know, you never know.
Possibility of what existing?
The creepypasta stuff, like you never know. But then I realized
Yeah,
the
there's a lot
creepypasta
of it,
is. Then I realized creepypasta is actually just a website where you tell horror stories. There's no like.
Government conspiracy.
No. I just when you're a kid, your mind tend to like wander places and be
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
what are the possibilities, or
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's a funny looking shadow in my room. I hope it's not a monster.
Talking about funny looking shadows, did you know that, well, from what I've read, again, could be wrong, could be right, the Bloody Mary thing is actually real because when you look at yourself in the mirror and you have a small amount of light from a candle, example, and you look at yourself in the mirror, your brain gets bored or tired look at your ugly face, so it just distorted for you a bit. From what I've heard, it's like apparently a study, but there's some doubts in it. But I can definitely see how the brain could do that, because sometimes your brain just looks at something, it's like, oh, uncanny valley.
So if I look into the mirror and my brain makes it like, I'm bored, let's make your shadow black or your reflection black.
Aren't you black already?
Yes. Oh yeah, wait, I meant let's make your reflection
Yeah,
white.
it's double black. It's double black.
Black hole. He starts absorbing every light around him.
I think I noticed that Bloody Mary came up to me with a beard and like looks like a lot of melanin. I'm like, hold on now.
Yo, you know, there's something that always humors me whenever I'm like, let's just assume I meet a ghost that humors me. It's like, if there's a ghost, what are the chances I meet a light-skinned ghost, be like, you know, he's biting his lip, rubbing his chin, it's like, hey yo, what you doing, fam? Yo.
Oh god.
Or like, you know, like, most of the time when I'm walking around the house, like, is...
Yo, I'll start dropping my crucifixes, you know what I mean? I'll start lighting everything.
No, but like, you know, if... Imagine from the life of a ghost every day, for me, he would be traumatized. He would be probably crying whenever he sees me going to bed. He'd be like, oh no, it's the maniac. He's going to beat his meat again. Please, mom. What do we do? You know, it's like, it's funny to see the opposite, the other end, right? Because we always think about, oh, a ghost is gonna kill me, right? It's like, what if it's the other way around?
Or the ghost shows up and like it's in the middle, like the ghost actually just like appears in the middle of like your session, and it's like,
oh, I read
and
a
then
manga
you just
like
don't
that.
stop. You just keep going. You're like,
I read a manga like this. I read a manga like this. It was interesting.
Oh my god.
Oh, the ghost is a roommate kind of thing?
It was, yeah. It was a roommate. Well, she lived there before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then she has like a bunch of little gremlins, no?
I don't remember the gremlins, but
Oh, then okay. The one I'm talking about is not a hentai. So
oh, mine was
I
interesting.
believe we're all mistaken here.
yeah, we might be thinking it might be like same premise but different stories.
Probably. I mean, there's a lot of mangas that are... Yo, talking about that, like anime of culture, they made one of the popular mangas into an animation recently. I don't know if you've seen Sha.
Which one?
The that guy's room, this guy's house made to chill, to hang out.
What?
I don't.
H anime. God damn it, man.
Oh, wait, with the three girls?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
They're making a lot of adaptation.
I was thinking like a real one, real anime.
Yeah, they're making a lot of like adaptation too, and they're not that bad, to be honest.
I mean, I'm happy we're taking a break from the NTR stuff.
Yeah, finally. I mean, we got that other that was too dark skin one.
Yeah, I can't speak much on this type.
When I saw that, I thought the script me was like, "There's two of them."
And the funny thing, I saw the name. I'm like, I recognize those two names. They're from two different like universe. How did they do it? But then I realized there's an actual manga on those two, and like there was a bonus manga where those two are in the same chapters. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's how it worked.
Yeah, I mean, let's keep it PG-13 or.
You started it.
I did, but I'm gonna stop right there now.